Hey everybody, it's Craig here, and in this video I'm going to show you a little method that I have discovered for replacing AdSense. Now, I've been an AdSense publisher for probably, 10 years now, and I have several AdSense accounts, but over the last year I've noticed that AdSense has kind of been on a rampage and they've been banning a lot of accounts. And the reason one of my accounts here was banned is because I was using automated content. I tend to use a lot of automated content. It's for my business model. It helps me scale my blogs, scale the amount of blogs I have really quickly. But I also run the risk, when I do that, I also run the risk of sometimes getting an AdSense account banned, which back in the day, it never really happened. But over the last 6 months or so, I've noticed that it's happened quite a bit more. Now, not only that, I've noticed that a lot of other people who have had their AdSense accounts banned oftentimes weren't doing anything out of the ordinary. You know, they were running white hat sites. Um, they weren't doing anything against the terms of service, and sometimes they were still finding themselves to be banned from AdSense. So whatever the reason, I've found a solution here that works really well. And I know that a lot of people who've lost their AdSense account, or people that are looking to monetize their sites or their blogs, are oftentimes looking for an alternative to AdSense. And so this is a solution to that, because I know a lot of the other solutions out there oftentimes don't pay enough per click, like a lot of the pay-per-click networks that claim to be AdSense comparable. They just don't pay enough. Sometimes you'll see 2 to 5 to maybe 10 cents a click if you're lucky. But you know, with AdSense, you oftentimes see upwards of a couple of dollars a click. And so I've found a solution to that. What we're going to be learning here is how to implement that solution, and you'll see that the amount you get paid per click is extremely comparable to AdSense, oftentimes higher than AdSense, and the click-through ratio is extremely high and almost always higher than AdSense. I'm usually getting anywhere from 2 to a 5% click-through ratio on my blogs that have AdSense. But with this solution that I'm going to show you today, I'm getting upwards of 10, 15, sometimes even 20% click-through. So let's get started. So what you see here on the screen is an old blog that I've had for quite some time. The blog is in the niche of checking accounts. That's the niche that I've chosen for this particular blog. It's several years old. This is one of the blogs that I was generating automated content with. I used an old software that I developed called Content Revenge, and that software allowed me to generate a lot of blogs. Now, these blogs still get traffic, but a few of them were banned from carrying AdSense. So I was really frustrated because I was getting a lot of traffic to these sites, a lot of targeted traffic from search engines, and I wasn't able to monetize that traffic. Like I said, I tried some of the other pay-per-click networks, and I would put their ads on my blogs only to find that the clicks were paying only pennies. So I was just frustrated that I was missing out on that traffic that I wasn't able to monetize with AdSense. So for this example, I'm going to show you how to implement this method using this particular blog. So this is my checking account blog. It used to have AdSense on it. What I've done, though, in order for this method to work, is that you need to upload you need to purchase and upload a plugin, and I'm going to show you how that works. So let's go to the back end of this blog. This is the back end. This blog, the checking account documents. This is the back end WordPress admin for that blog. Now, the plugin that you need to purchase is called ClickBank Magic Pro. Now, ClickBank Magic Pro is not available if you were to go to clickbankmagicpro.com. It's only available to those who are watching this video. I've partnered with the creator of ClickBank Magic Pro, and that plugin is no longer available to the public, but it is being made available to those watching this video. So if you're watching this video, you're lucky because you'll be able to get in on this plugin. Now, ClickBank Magic Pro is made by a friend of mine, Roger, who has put together this. What it does essentially is it redirects all the traffic from your blog to whatever page you decide to redirect it to. It does an excellent job of that, and it allows your sites to still remain indexed and ranked in Google, even though you're redirecting the traffic. So he's got some pretty stealthy things going on in the back of this plugin that work really well, and I've been using it very successfully on my blogs that do not have AdSense. So here we go. We have ClickBank Magic Pro installed. I'm going to show you where to pick this up. Let me grab the URL for that, and that way you can see where you can go to grab ClickBank Magic Pro. Okay, so if you go to www.imrevenge.com/CMP, the CMP stands for ClickBank Magic Pro. If you just go to that URL, and there's also a link here to the same site in the description of this video down below. If you click on that link, it'll take you to where you can buy this plugin. Okay, so that's imrevenge.com/CMP. Now, going back to our WordPress admin here, once you've purchased ClickBank Magic Pro and installed it into your blog, you'll navigate to the ClickBank Magic Pro settings page here. You just click here, and that'll take you to the settings page. The first thing you want to do is you want to go and purchase a domain name that is related to the niche of your blog. So, for instance, this is the blog that I want to replace the AdSense on. That I want to redirect my visitors to my ads. And the way you do that is use ClickBank Magic Pro. But first thing you want to do is you want to buy another domain name that matches this niche. So we're in the checking account niche for this particular blog. So what I've done here is I've gone and purchased a totally different domain name than the blog that I'm showing you here, and that is topcheckingaccounts.info. I don't want to show you the URL or the domain name for this particular site because this site is still getting lots of traffic, and I don't want anybody to sabotage this site. So just know that this is a different URL than this. So you go and buy a domain name, and you put that domain name into this field right here, and you select this first radio button: if spy, no referrer, search operator, and domain name in search query, redirect to. So you put the URL in here from the blog that you purchase, or from the domain name that you purchase, and you select this radio button. Next, you want to make sure you select the redirect radio button here. You don't need to use iframe. Select redirect. And then for the rest of these down here, if you have any categories in your blog or any pages that you want to redirect as well, you'll put that domain that you purchased, you'll put it in here as well. So right now I'm redirecting all of my categories, and I'm redirecting my privacy, my terms of service, and my contact. You don't have to do that, but I'm doing that just for this particular instance. I'm redirecting everything. So ClickBank Magic Pro is going to redirect all the traffic that I get to this blog. It's going to send it to this domain that I'm showing you here, and it'll make more sense as we go through the video. Essentially what we're doing is, I'm going to give you the secret now, is we are redirecting all of our traffic to a parked page, and there's a lot of parked page providers out there. I've tested almost every one, if not every one of them, and I've narrowed it down to the top few that pay extremely well for their pay-per-click. So this is how we're replacing AdSense. We're essentially redirecting all of our visitors from our blog here that used to have AdSense on it. We're now redirecting them to this domain, which is parked with the providers that I'm going to show you here in the video going forward. So the next thing you want to do after you've entered your domain name into all the fields here that you want to redirect, you simply save your changes, and from there we're going to go to GoDaddy. GoDaddy is the best parking provider, or at least the highest paying parking provider that I have found to date. So let's go on over to GoDaddy, and I'll show you how the rest of this works. You want to go to GoDaddy. GoDaddy is a domain parking company also, okay? And a lot of people may or may not know that, but I have found them to pay extremely high revenues on their earnings per click, and they are my favorite so far. The only problem is they don't pay. The first payment doesn't get paid out for 2 months. So the next parking company that we're going to look at pays out after the first month. So that's a little quicker. It's not quite as high paying pay-per-click. It's a little bit lower, but you can use your own judgment on which one you want to use. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go to GoDaddy. You want to hover over all products. Then you come down to generate income, and then cross over to cash parking. Okay. Um, Now you have two options here. You have to pay for their cache parking, but believe me, it's worth it. If you're getting traffic to your content revenge sites, you'll find that you'll make that money back really quickly. You can either buy the basic plan, which is $4.99 a month, or you can buy the premium plan, which is $11.99 a month. I go with the premium plan. The difference is the amount that you're paid per click. You get 60% of the advertising revenue with the basic plan. You get 80% of the advertising revenue with the premium plan. So anybody that clicks on one of your ads, you're going to get 80% of that revenue, which is really good. Now, you want to add that to your cart. Whichever one you choose, just buy it. It'll take a few minutes to be added to your account. But once it's added to your account, you're going to come back to this page. Remember, you go to all products, generate income, cash parking, and once it's been added to your account, you'll see this link here. Already own this product, manage now. Click on that. Okay. Then you want to scroll down to cash parking and click on launch. That'll open up a new tab here. As you can see, I've been running cash parking now for about 3 weeks or so, and it's making really good money. And having some days that are like, what is this? $170 a day just from this account. That's pretty good, right? Whereas these sites were not making any money when they had no ads on them. So then next thing you want to do is you want to click on Add Domains. Okay. Now you can manually enter your domain here, or if you've purchased your domain, this domain here, your forwarded domain, if you've purchased that through GoDaddy, I'm going to copy that. If you've purchased it through GoDaddy, you can click on this tab here, Select Domains, and that'll take you to inside your account, your GoDaddy account. You can simply just select the domain that you're going to be forwarding your traffic to. I did purchase mine through GoDaddy, but I'm not going to click on this because it shows all my domains, and I don't want to share those with everybody. So I'm just going to manually enter it here. Let's see, I don't think I need the URL, just the domain itself. So topcheckingaccounts.info. Now, if you have not purchased your domains with GoDaddy, you're going to want to grab these name servers here and go to your registrar and change out your name servers for this domain that you purchased to ns01.cashparking.com, ns02.cashparking.com. But if you have purchased your domain from GoDaddy, it'll automatically change those over, okay? Especially if you, I'm positive it'll do it if you do it through your selected domains tab here. Okay, and I'm just going to import this. Domains managed through GoDaddy will have their name servers updated automatically. So there's exactly what I was mentioning earlier. Okay. Okay, so we've added that to our account. All right, I'm going to pause this just to see what the next step is here to make sure that I'm going in the right direction. I will be right back. Hold on one second. Okay, so the next step is you want to hover over or click on domains up here. That'll bring you to all the domains that you have in your GoDaddy account or your cash parking account. You're going to want to click on the domain you just added, and that's going to bring up a light box with a bunch of options here. You're going to want to uncheck this box here, use optimized keywords and templates. That means if you leave that checked, it's going to optimize your page for you automatically. You don't want to do that. You want to do it manually. And so you want to uncheck that. You want to go to template here, and you're going to want to choose a category that matches. So for our use here, we're going to need something that's financial or business because it's a checking account site. So we have briefcase. This just gives you like the visual template of what the site is going to look like. We'll use money here, and here it gives you an idea of what it looks like. That looks fine to me. Well, that's gonna. I don't like the foreign money there. So let's use. What does this financial aid look like? That's better. This relates more to my checking account website. So we're going to choose that. You just leave that. You don't have to do anything. Just select that. Then click on the keyword tab up here, and you're going to enter keywords that are related to your a few keywords that are related to your website. For this, we're going to go checking account um, bank checking account. Okay, just make sure you use a couple of keywords that are related to the topic or the niche of your website, and this will help to uh, produce ads that are related to your niche. Okay, so the more related these keywords are to your niche, the better the ads on your page will be. So be sure and pick the best that you can there. Now, we don't use an adult template, custom display. I usually change this instead of all caps. I usually change it to just one cap for the first word. So top checking accounts.info. Okay, and that just makes it look a little bit better. If you notice here, it changes this. It just looks a little better at the top. It's not so obnoxious with all caps. Um, Domain for sale? No, I'm not going to sell this domain. It's not traditional parking because I'm really just driving traffic to the ads. It's not a premium domain that I'm trying to sell. Additional monetization? Yes. Enable pop-ups. That adds a few extra cents for each visitor that comes by. It doesn't add up to a lot, but it's better to have it than not, right? So again, that's it. You've customized your landing page. Just click on. Let's see. Make sure everything stayed the way I wanted it. Yes. Okay, then just click on OK, and it's probably going to take an hour or two for the domain to resolve. So I'm going to pause this until the domain resolves, and that way I can show you exactly what it looks like, and we'll come back and finish up the video. Okay? Okay, I'm back. That domain actually resolved within just a few minutes. So I think if you buy your domain from GoDaddy and you park it with GoDaddy, the domain or the DNS resolves really quickly. So let's go ahead and look at that. Here is our new domain, topcheckingaccounts.info, that we set up the landing page with cache parking over at GoDaddy. So let me show you how this works. In order for it to work, though, you've got to log out of your WordPress admin where you have installed ClickBank Magic Pro. Otherwise, you won't be able to see the redirect. Okay. So for now, I'm going to show you while I'm logged in what happens. We're at our checking account site here. If we go to one of our internal content revenge pages, nothing happens. You're still able to visit the page. But as soon as I log out of my WordPress admin, let's go ahead and go to our content revenge site. We'll click on an internal page here, and you're going to see that we are going to be redirected to our new landing page with ads, which is the GoDaddy parking page that we set up. So now, anybody that visits your Content Revenge website, let's go back here. Anybody that visits your Content Revenge website from the search engines, any traffic you receive will now be redirected to these landing pages that you created with all ads. So that's how I'm monetizing my sites that were banned with AdSense, and it works really well. I'm really happy with this. The other two parking companies that I've been testing and I've found to pay extremely high pay-per-click are Sedo, Sedo.com. You don't have to pay like you do with GoDaddy to use their parking. All you do is sign up and add your domains, and then change your name servers over to the name server that they give you. I think it's ns1.sedoparking.com and ns2.sedoparking.com, I believe, but double check that. So this one you just set up almost the same fashion. You can customize your domain by keyword, again, like you did with GoDaddy, so that the ads are relevant. Same thing. So you can use Sedo. You simply go to sedo.com. You go over to Park Domains, Park Overview, and then Start Now, and then just sign up, and there you go. You can have an account with them up and running within just a few minutes as well. The next one is another parking company that I'm finding to pay extremely high pay-per-click as well. Is just domainparking.com. And you just go to their website, click on login, or I'm sorry, sign up. I didn't mean to do that. Click on sign up, fill out the information, and you'll have to have a domain to submit to them. You might let them know if there's a comment area what you're doing. Let them know that you're going to be redirecting your organic search traffic. Make sure you let them know you're not paying. I'm sure you can use this with paid traffic. I've never tried it, but let them know you're going to be redirecting your search traffic to park pages, and And once your account has been approved, just add your domain, change your name servers out, and customize the keywords so that your ads are relevant. If you have any questions on how to do that, you can either ping me at support or ping the domain parking company. All these that I'm using, Pseudo, Domain Parking, and GoDaddy. Their support is amazing. So if you have any problems with setting it up, they can probably help you pretty quickly. So that's how I'm doing it, guys. I hope this has been beneficial and helpful. I really would like to hear if it's helped you to make some money or bring your sites back to life again. All right. Well, hope you have a happy new year, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.